Well, this is my hostel for the night. I am staying here for less than $5. But there's a reason. You might be asking, why are you doing that? It's nice, but I'm going through something right now, and I'd love to share more about it. Let's go for a walk together, and I'll tell you what's going on. So, I broke up with my girlfriend today. Or you could say we broke up. And I want to talk about how hard that is when you're traveling. And what I'm gonna do about it and going forward, and how this kind of changes everything as I walk around this neighborhood at night. Everybody is out, got the karaoke going, they got a fire over there, spirit of togetherness. But I'm feeling pretty devastated. I'm feeling pretty low. It's been a long journey together in our relationship, 19 months, which is the longest relationship I've ever had in my life. And I still love her. It's really hard. But I also know I'm super clear that it's the right thing to do. That, we aren't meant to be together. And I've been lying to myself, thinking that I can make it work. And that's not fair to either of us. That's not fair. So I'll just tell you what happened yesterday. We're here in Hue, Vietnam. It's in central Vietnam, north of Da Nang. We've been traveling Vietnam together for this last month. And yesterday, we were gonna go see the ancient city. It's this crazy, beautiful, imperial city looking place. Incredible. I was so hyped to go there. And we get there, and I feel like she's just dragging her feet. Just dragging. And it is hot, it's humid and sunny, But this is, what we've gotten into in Southeast Asia. This is just how it is, where we're at. If you ever want, this is the best time to be here. This is the coolest time of the year to be here, in February. January is good too. But I was just breaking down. I just broke down and said, look, this isn't working. Something here is not working. And the thing is, we've been breaking up and piecing it back together for 2 months now. This is the third time we broke up in the last 2 months. And I can't keep doing this with my heart. I can't keep doing this. Nobody should be going through this. Especially when you're so far from everything that you know. And it's my fault because I pieced it back together just for this trip. I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and continue to do the trip that we were gonna do. And I just forced it. I forced the issue. I'm starting to really learn how to listen to my inner voice, my intuition. But it's hard for me. The world is a loud place, full of motorbikes and people that speak Vietnamese. You know, I'm from North Carolina, and people talk a bit quieter there. They are more polite, you would say, and some upfront, you know. I would say actually that Vietnamese people are nicer, deep down, real, authentic, nice when you get to know them. I booked myself a hostel because I need to be around people. I can't be in a hotel room alone right now. And I got into a conversation this afternoon with a Vietnamese guy. You know what he said? We don't even have the breakups that much in Asia. It's in Asian culture, it's like you just stay. You just make it work. And he's been in a relationship for 2 years. They lived together one of those years. And never had any domestic disputes, no fights. And he was like, yeah, what you have are American problems. Separation, isolation, individualism, hyper-individualism. These things lead to sadness and despair. And I'm trying to heal myself. That's one of the reasons I'm here. I'm healing the part of me that's separate, that feels like it's out alone. And I'm trying to see this from a different perspective. Like, I can't be the only one going through this in Vietnam, you know. There's a lot of single people, solo travelers around. And we're all out here together. We're all in this together. So if you're going through something hard right now, I just want you to know that I love you. I love her so much. What made it really hard is that it was so peaceful. The breakup was so peaceful. So amicable. Copacetic. Beautiful. We took the time. We went out to breakfast. It was absolutely so peaceful. And all my other girlfriends, it's always been a big fight. It's always been dramatic. In a way, having it end like that makes it even harder. Knowing that you're with someone who's so level-headed, so rational, so pragmatic, mature. She taught me so much. She taught me how to love the parts of me that need to be held, that need to be seen. She's gonna train to be a therapist, and I think she's gonna be an amazing therapist. But now we're out here, we're both alone, which is what neither of us wanted. And it's freaking sad. It's freaking hard. And for all the people that are leaving bad comments, learn how to have some compassion for people, just everyday people. Learn how to understand that everybody's going through something. That's how you foster the feelings of compassion, because you know people are going through breakups, hard things. People losing people and dying out here all the time. The Buddha told a story one time. This woman, her child died and she was losing her mind. She was so irrational. The only way the Buddha could teach her that death is just a part of life is that he sent her to go get like salt or something like that from all these houses, but it can only be a house where no one has died. And she went house to house, days and days and days. And at every house they said, someone here has died. We have salt, we'd love to give it to you, but we want to bring your son back and have the Buddha bring him back to life, but sorry, someone here has passed. And to me, that's kind of like what a breakup feels like. It feels like the death of that person in your life. And yeah, after some space and some time, maybe you can be friends, but it's never gonna be quite like that, is it? It's never gonna be a romantic relationship again. And you know it deep down, you know? That's the hard part.
Hello.
What's up? Say hello, YouTube. Hi. And you know, that's the good omens that you get sometimes in life. When you're down, when you're sad, and you're at your lowest low, some cute little kid will ride up on a bicycle and be like, hello. And it'll bring a smile to your face. I noticed that today. I went to this famous pagoda, Lu Tien Pagoda, I think it's called, here in Hue, spelled H-U-E, Vietnam. It's on the banana pancake trail thing that, you know, all travelers do in Southeast Asia. And Lu Tien Pagoda is absolutely must-see territory. And it always means more to me when I research the place a little bit before I go. And because I wouldn't say I'm a Buddhist, but I ascribe to Buddhist beliefs, and I take refuge in the Buddha. And I was reading about this pagoda, and the story is this poor pauper, this poor boy, fell in love with this really rich royal girl, and they were so in love that they, you know, when her parents tried to tear them apart, they both went to the river and jumped in to commit suicide. And a bunch of people swam after them, but ironically, they only saved the girl and not the boy. And ever since then, there's been a curse on the pagoda that any couples that go there would break up. And of course, I choose to go to this pagoda today, on the day that we break up. And the monks were there. And I was trying to meditate. I was sitting there with a heartbreak. And the monks were like moving me along. They were like shooing me away so they could do their rituals in front of everybody, do their little monk show. I'm like, that is not what the Buddha is about. You shouldn't make a show of spirituality. Real spirituality is what you practice. It's within you. So that hurt. But it's okay. Not everyone knows what you're going through. And you have to have compassion for them, you know? It's not their duty to know exactly what you're going through, you know? And it's something that you just have to go through, the heartbreak of it. And how present can you be with it? even while you're traveling, taking the punches of what travel throws at you. You know, how can you stay equanimous? That's what the Buddha talks about, equanimity. He talks about 3 things. Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Sila, morality. Be a good moral person. Do good things. Don't do bad things. It's that simple. Samadhi, master the mind. Learn how to be equanimous no matter what happens in your life, no matter how many breakups you have. Can you be okay? It's your level of okayness. And can you maintain the equilibrium, the balance of your mind throughout anything? And Panya, wisdom. Hopefully this video helps you develop some Panya. But real Panya, real wisdom is lived through the body. It's an experience that you have to have for yourself. And that's why I meditate 2 hours a day. I stay in my body. That's what keeps me regulated. And it's also what helps me process emotions. I've cried so much today. And I think a lot of men, they won't even cry for days because they're so suffocated emotionally. They're so repressed or suppressed. And that's one of the hard parts. Sometimes for me, it's just to let it all out and not be afraid of being judged for it. Break down randomly and crying at hostels. It's not the best look. It's not what I was imagining coming to Vietnam. But this is the reality. This is the real life reality. Things that happen on the road, man. Road life is hard sometimes. I learned that as a truck driver. I spent 3 years over the road. It taught me so much. It taught me how to live, how to deal with the punches. And the thing is, misery and suffering are 100% optional. Things in the life happen. This is for sure. But you don't have to add your own mental suffering and BS on top of whatever it is that's going on. Yes, breakups happen. Yes, injuries happen. All kinds of stuff happens in life. It's about how equanimous you can be. How okay can you be no matter what? That's what real wisdom is. So I hope that for you. I hope that for you. I hope you sit down and meditate after this video. I hope that you understand that it's gonna be okay. That life does go on. Even when you aren't wanting it to. Even when you don't feel inspired. See if you can pick yourself up. Because I love you. I love you so much. Like a big, big bear hug over you right now. And I wish for your liberation. To see that you realize the dreams that you want. Spiritual, material, whatever they are. And you live in metta, loving kindness. And have that for others. Be well. Like and subscribe if you're interested in the journey that I'm going through. And I'll see you soon.